Hello, it is Monday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. I'm going to make this really quick because I have had a day. So, yesterday and today, I've read Belly Read pages of The Shadow Cabinet. I am now, let me just catch up on the pages because I was listening to it audibly today. 215 pages in, so not quite, but almost halfway. Really enjoying it. Today's pages had some like, oh my god moments. I was not expecting them. Very much enjoying this. And then yesterday I finished Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule. This was a 4-star. It was good. I will say, not a massive fan of the audiobook. There is a lot of like music and sounds in the background, which usually I don't mind, but I just feel like a lot of it was unnecessary, and at some points it was drowning out the actual narrator, and that's when I don't like it. So audiobook was probably a 2-star, but the book itself was a 4-star. Really enjoyed it and really excited. And I actually said on Sprint yesterday, oh, I think I should have read the first volume of the graphic novel series first. I was wrong. So after I finished reading this, I picked up volume 1, which is called There Is No Fear by Cavan Scott, and this definitely is to be read after Light of the Jedi because it directly mentions something that happens in there. So very glad. This was a 4-star. Really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed the graphic novel more than the novel. But I'm excited to continue with the High Republic series. And then today I did start reading Beach Read by Emily Henry. The lovely Chloe over at Persistent Bookworm lent me her copy of this. I am not far into it at all. I'm 68 pages in. I'm enjoying it, but I've only just started enjoying it in chapter 7, and I've read the first 7 chapters. So it's only the most recent chapter that I've actually started enjoying it. I just felt it was a bit boring for the first 6 chapters, which is like 50 pages. But I am glad that I don't always follow my DNF if I'm not enjoying after 50 pages rule, because I am starting to enjoy it and I do have hopes for this. I don't think I'm going to love it as much as I loved You and Me on Vacation, but I have heard that this is not the best of the 3. I'm not counting Happy Place because I've not really looked at any reviews for that one. But this is the first one, I believe. So yeah, I'm giving the author, you know, a free pass on that because, you know, it can't be helped. I should have read this one first and I probably would have been enjoying it a lot more, but it's fine. Enjoying it now and hoping to continue this tomorrow. I don't know how much I will talk to you tomorrow because I'm hopefully going to the theatre in the evening. I'm not 100% sure yet. It does depend on if we manage to get rush tickets, so we shall see. But I think that is all the updates I have for you today. My bad mood is because the council came to do the yearly gas safety check, which that's fine. They've broken our cooker. So we have a gas and electric cooker. So the hob are gas hobs. We don't think we can have a full electric cooker. Anyway, that's not the point. We have a lid that comes down, and apparently when you put the lid down, if the gases are on, they're supposed to go off, and they weren't going off. We have had this cooker for 8 years. We have had gas safety checks regularly and never have they said this is a safety issue. So he basically said, oh, either I can take the lid off and take the lid, or I have to cut you off, which you can't leave people without a cooker. It's ridiculous. We've had this cooker for 8 years and it's never been an issue before. So obviously my mum and dad were like, okay, take the lid. Only issue is the lid has this thing, so when you open the lid, it sort of like pushes down something at the back and it allows you to put the gases on. So we can't use our hob anymore, which is great. Absolutely great, because almost all of our meals involves using the hob as well as the cooker. So they're going to be getting a very lovely phone call from me tomorrow. I am not in the mood to be messed around with, and I now can't make lunches for work because I use the hob. I don't have the money to be going and buying lunch out, and I can't live on pot noodles because that is not healthy and also does not fill me up, so I end up snacking more, which more expensive. I'm so annoyed. Sorry for the rant. I'm gonna go. Hopefully if I give you an update tomorrow, it will be a happy one, but we'll see. Hello, it is Tuesday. And we were going ahead. We are going to see Oklahoma. I am excited. Yeah. Didn't vlog last time I was with this one, so I was like, I'm gonna vlog at least this 30 seconds. Hello, it's a lot later. I am literally gonna really quick give you an update and then go to bed. So, went to see Oklahoma. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I didn't dislike it. It was weird. I don't know what I was expecting. I know nothing about this show, but Arthur Darvill was there. He was the reason I went. He's a really good singer. I really enjoyed that part. So yeah, went to see that with Chloe, Meg and Abby, and then I have been reading the ebook of Beach Read. I am now 46% through, so I am getting there. Really enjoying this. I wasn't until about chapter 6, 7. I think it was 7, but now I'm really into it and very much enjoying it. I'm really liking Gus, and I think January needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap and protected at all costs because she's not had a great time of it. So yeah, haven't read any of Shadow Cabinet today. I'm going to catch up on that tomorrow and read double the pages because I just didn't have time. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Maybe. I'm going to the Cassie Clare event tomorrow and I am so excited. Hello, it is Wednesday. I am at the tour event for Swordcatcher, and we got given goodie bags as we walked in, and it's only a hardback arc of Swordcatcher. I cannot wait to transfer my tabs from the paperback arc to this arc. I'm very excited, and I will put like pictures over the screen now of like the pictures that are like dotted around of the main characters, and I'm so excited to hear Cassie talk about this book. Yes.
So I just want to say a few words to introduce the event and introduce the person who needs no introduction. So it's amazing to see so many ardent Cassie Clare fans here today to meet the queen of this moment herself, Cassandra Clare. And I could not be more honoured to publish her very first adult fantasy book, Swordcatcher, and what a book it is. So for those who haven't read a proof yet, the book is extraordinary epic of power, intrigue and magic, set in a world rife with politics, assassins and nobles.
You can clap in the background. That's a long message.
Hello, it's a lot later. I'm home obviously from the Cassandra Clare event hosted by Black Crow and Tor. Oh my god. So I said earlier that the artwork that was around the room, I would put like pictures or clips. I don't need to, because in our goodie bag we got the artwork. So this is Kel. This is one of the main characters. This is Prince Connor, and then this is Lynn. And oh my god, like honestly, it's all stunning, beautiful. And then obviously this is the exclusive hardback arc that everyone got. It is beautiful and they are numbered, and I got number 137 of 200, and it is signed and personalized. So here's one of the pictures that the lovely Stephen took whilst I was having my book signed, and my favourite thing about this was that I got to tell her about By the Angel Along. So I didn't just like blurt it out. I was trying to figure out a way to tell her that I am hosting a read along for her books, but like link it to Swordcatcher because the event was for Swordcatcher. And I was saying about how like I first off I said how I cannot wait for book 2. She was really like shocked I'd already read the first book, because I did obviously get the paperback arc sent by Tor, and I've already like devoured that. So I was telling her about that, and then I was saying about how I'm really excited because I host a Shadowhunters read along called By the Angel Along, which she loved the name, and it works out and we finish the last book on that before this comes out. So we are going to do this afterwards because a lot of people have asked for it, and she was very happy. And also there was cake. I would have put in a clip of the cake being cut and a cake before it got cut and everything. It was a really nice cake. I had a little slice and it was so nice. It was like partly vanilla sponge and partly chocolate sponge, but the chocolate part, I'm not a massive fan of chocolate sponge, but this was so light and it didn't taste overpoweringly chocolatey like a lot of chocolate sponges can, and it was really nice. So the whole event was really great. I got to see some familiar faces. So I got to see Ben and Nicola, and if I'm forgetting people, I'm sorry. But, I got to see Robbie, who I haven't seen since Yalk last year. I got to see Abby and Nicole, who I met at MCM Blogger Brunch last month. It was really great seeing people again. And then I got to meet new people. So I got to meet Ruby, who we'd briefly spoken on Twitter regarding this event. And then I met Kayla and Gigi, and what's great about this event is that I realised that people actually live in London. So me, Kayla, Gigi and Robbie are going to go for drinks at some point, which is going to be so nice to have like bookish friends in London, like new bookish friends in London, because obviously I've got Chloe and Meg, and it's nice to have new bookish friends in London because I don't have a social life, which I'm okay with, but it would be nice to be able to go for drinks with bookish people. But yeah, I am just incredibly happy right now. I had such a fun evening and I'm very tired now because I got like 3 hours sleep last night. I could not get to sleep. But before I go, I have reading updates. So I caught up on Buddy Read Pages for Shadow Cabinet. We only have this much left. So we've read 39 chapters now. This is so good. Oh my God, there are so many bits in this that I was like, I'm a little bit further ahead on the Buddy Read than Catherine, so I was like, I don't want to forget to talk about this, so I was writing notes on my notes app so that when she had caught up to where I was on that part, I could send her my notes. But yeah, really enjoying this. I have no idea what direction this is going in, and I cannot wait to carry on reading it tomorrow. And then I didn't read much of Beach Read today, but that's all I have left. I'm over halfway. I'm on chapter 19. And I found stuff out about Gus that just makes me relate to him more, and I really like him. I think he might be one of the most relatable male characters I've ever met in a romance book, which is like weird. Usually it's the female characters I relate to, but I'm really enjoying this. I really like January, the main female character as well. But yeah, it's just such a good book, and I'm so glad I'm reading this. Don't think I'm preferring it to You and Me on Vacation, which I had a feeling I wouldn't, because this is the first book and then You and Me on Vacation came out after this. So I had a feeling, because I have heard from many people, it's best to read them in release order because her writing gets better. So yeah, but I am really enjoying it still. It's still definitely going to be at least a 4-star. So yeah, that's basically my updates. Am I starting to worry a bit that I might not get my TBR complete, considering all I have is the rest of this, and then the Lost Book of the White? Possibly. I am going to be doing some of the Lost Book of the White tomorrow, but when I get home from work, I have an episode of Secret Invasion because that was on today, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to go to sleep before I start yawning, because I haven't yet. I think I've been too excited. And breathe. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. I have some reading updates, however, not as much as I would have liked. I'll explain why in a minute. So, I've read some more of Beach Read. I only read about 50 pages today. I only have this left. I'm really enjoying this. I was sending Meg and Chloe updates, and I did not need to fall more in love with Gus, but here we are. This is so good. I am still maintaining, I don't think it's as good as You and Me on Vacation, but it's a solid 4-star. It's going to have to do really badly in that last little section to be less than a 4 at this point. So, yeah. And then I already read my pages for The Shadow Cabinet, and I don't even know how to like talk about this one without spoiling anything, but this is such a good sequel, and like all the stuff happening, I'm just like on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, yes. Also, I'm wearing a cardigan. Can we appreciate my fan's not on and I'm wearing a cardigan? I was a little bit cold tonight. I've given up putting this back on my shoulder because it will fall right back down, or it will fall down that side. I give up. I give up. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Easily, this is easily going to be a 5-star. Easily. And then I did start Lost Book of the White. I wanted to read the entire thing tonight. I read this much. I read just under half. I was getting distracted by TikTok, which is annoying. Fall Out Boy released like a updated version of a Billy Joel song. My brain has stopped working because I'm so tired. So if I've got that wrong, I apologise. But like my brain, you know when like your brain just blanks? But it's We Didn't Start the Fire. Check it out, read the lyrics, it's so good. And wow, us millennials have had to deal with a lot in our lifetimes. But yeah, so I am doing okay on my reading. So the thing I said I'll explain. My plan was to read all of this tonight. This I'm going to finish on my way to work tomorrow. And then this, like, on my way home from work on my lunch break. Because I was going to come home from work tomorrow and film my wrap up and edit it for it to go up Saturday. That's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do instead to take the pressure off, Shadow Cabinet's still going to get read on the way to work. This is still going to get read on my lunch break on my way home from work. I'm going to get home. I'm going to film my haul instead. Edit that because it won't take long. My haul's not that big. Film and edit that. And then I'm going to finish this. So yeah, I've got a pretty early start on Saturday because I am going to see Liv. Because I couldn't go to see her for her birthday because I got ill. So her presents are all wrapped. I did get her another present, which I told her isn't going to be wrapped because I bought it after we had to reschedule and it came like yesterday. So I was like, yes. But yeah, that is my updates. That's it. I don't have anything else, but I am going to go to bed now because I am so tired. I've not been sleeping well the last few nights. I don't know why. I think because I have been really busy and I've not been used to being really busy. See what I mean? I've not been used to being really busy because I've not had like a lot of plans recently, especially not during the week. But obviously I went to the theatre on Tuesday. I went to the Cassie event last night, which I'm still not over. And I've just not been sleeping. So that's fun. Not. But yeah, anyway, I'm babbling. I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. It is Friday. It's the final day of the month. Woo! I have some reading updates. I don't have all the reading updates for you yet. But I have some. So today during work I finished Beach Read. It was really on its way to be a quite high 4-star. And then 2 things happened, which if it had just been the first thing, I could have let it slide. But that with the second thing, 3-star. I'm so disappointed in this. I am gutted because I was enjoying it so much. And just those 2 things not only made me dislike this book, and I'm actually glad I borrowed this off Chloe and that I didn't buy it myself, because I'm not purchasing this one now. But also I'm a little bit disappointed in the author for writing it that way. So yeah, it's to do with a trope I despise, but it was the way it was done. That's what's made me angry. So yeah. But on a lighter note, I finished Shadow Cabinet by Juno Dawson, and this was 5 stars. I was blown away by this. I am a little bit annoyed, but only because I have no clue when the 3rd book's out, and that ending once again. The 1st book ended on a cliffhanger. The 2nd book ended on an even bigger cliffhanger. And I'm like, Juno, why are you doing this to her? But this was incredible. There were so many parts in it that was like mind blown, and I'm just obsessed, and I'm so glad I love this. I powered through to finish this today because it's the last day of the month, but Catherine hasn't finished, so as things were happening that I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna need to talk to Catherine about this, I have a note in my phone with my thoughts, so when she finishes the book I'm gonna send her those notes and she can see my thought process. So yeah, I'm very happy. My plan for this evening, I am going to go figure out what I'm having for dinner, because I can't even remember if I told you about the cooker situation, but we don't have a cooker. Well, we have a oven, but we don't have like a stove top until next Friday, which is great. We've already not had one since Monday. So yeah, the council is horrendous. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm having for dinner, but my plan for the rest of the evening is to figure out what I'm having for dinner. I need to edit my haul, ready for it to go up tomorrow, because I have just filmed it, hence why I'm sat in this position. And then I don't know where it is, it's up right here. I am going to finish Lost Book of the Wire, and I'll give you my updates. I mean, my updates are going to be that I love it, it's 5 star. I'm excited to talk about it on the live show, because this is a reread for me. But yeah, these are my tabs so far. But yeah, that's going to be my update later, but I'm still going to update you. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I'll catch up with you later. Hello, it's a lot later. Gonna make this super quick, because as you can tell, I am so tired. I was very late getting started on the reading this evening, because I decided to order sushi, and there was an accident on the road, which meant the delivery driver took like an hour and a half, and that was like 2.5 hours after I'm used to having food. And you know that thing where if you're waiting for something you can't do something else? So like I was waiting for my food, so I couldn't read. But I did finish Lost Book of the Wire. It was a 5 star, obviously, and I read the little short story at the back that's a Tessa and Jem story, and I sobbed. So yeah, but look at the tabs. There's not much blue. There's a little bit of blue, but there's no like proper cray bits in this one, in the actual story, not counting the short story. But there were a few bits where I was very sad and got a bit like choked up. But yeah, I am seeing Liv tomorrow, so I will vlog a bit of our adventures, because we have some cool plans for tomorrow, and I will catch up with you then. Hello, it is Saturday. Ooh. And with a Liv. I'm sorry, I've got something on my phone that I shouldn't have on my phone. Hi. And we've done a little trip to Burley. Will I vlog? Probably not. Hello, it's a lot later. I told you I wouldn't vlog. I didn't have the energy. But I thought I would show you some of the things I got. So Burnley is so cute. We went to this little tea shop when we first got there, and we had lunch. It was very nice. They did the best chunky chips. Oh, they were heaven. Walked around there. There's loads of like little witchy shops, which is why we went. I didn't buy anything in most of them, but I did buy some sweets and some fudge. I feel like I'm betraying Ash with the fudge. So I got like a Lucky Dipper fudge, which is loads of different flavours, which is really cool. And I got some sweets because they had these little bags. Jelly buttons are one of my favourite sweets, and it's so hard to get them. And they was on offer, like 3 for a £5. So I also got some basic cherries. And then aniseed balls, because a lot of people hate aniseed, but I love aniseed balls. They're so good. I like them. And then we headed back to town, like the town where Liv lives. And we had a while before our dinner reservation, so we did some shopping. I bought a couple of books. I'm not going to show you the books because they'll go on my haul video, but we were on HMV, and I got the top of my pages. It's the Cosmo. If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, either the Christmas special or the 3rd volume, Cosmo the dog, or rather Cosmo the space dog, is adorable, and I love her. And I've been seeing people wearing this top on like TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, I want it. So I got it. And then we went in Primark, and I caved and I got Dustin's cap. It was half price. It was only £4. So I don't really wear caps, I'm gonna be honest. But with how hot and sunny it is lately, I feel like I kind of need to start protecting my scalp a little bit. But I just don't like how caps look on me. They look really weird. I don't know why. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna like wearing it. Because yeah. I got some cute new pyjamas that are like Mickey Mouse. I'm not going to show them, but my favourite purchase of the day. Now, I have never seen merchandise for this in Primark or in most UK shops. It's Cardcaptor Sakura. Like, what? This is only £10. Like, what? I'm so happy. So happy. I'm obsessed with this. I think that was everything. I had to get a new charger. I'm sorry, but these are so expensive. So it used to be you would buy the plug and the charger together. They were like 20 quid. Together, a full charger. Now you have to buy the lead and the plug separately. They didn't have the Apple one, so I had to get the Belkin, which are really good. And this is the fast charge. Don't get me wrong, like the boost charge. But £38. Like, the thing is, I forgot to pick up a charger, but also like I never bring a charger because I'm like, oh, the train's not going to have plug sockets. The train did. And for some reason, my phone drained really quickly today. I don't know why. Might have been the heat, I don't know. And it was on like 20%, and I needed that to get me home. So I was like, I need to just charge my phone. So I literally just went into the nearest phone shop and bought these. But the Apple ones were even more expensive in the phone shops, but they didn't have the Apple ones in. And I'm just like, it's so expensive. But it's a really good charger. It charged my phone like in like 40 minutes. It charged it from like 19% to like, I think it was like 80%. I think it was 80%. And I was like, that is impressive. Also, need to put this little clip in here because I just remembered after putting my tripod back and everything, I started reading All the Stars and Teeth today. I'm like 26% through. Really enjoying this. It's really good so far, and I'm excited to continue it. So yeah, let's go back to other Becca. I am so tired. You can probably tell by my eyes. I need to take this makeup off. I need to get into some pajamas, and I need to sleep because I am so tired. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.